Hello and welcome to this week's, the final week of November 2020's Coffee and Cards. I'm Linda from Linda's Papercraft, and this month we've been using the Jingle, Jingle, Jingle stamp set, and today again we're going to be using our little bells that you know I love. Absolutely love them to bits. So we've got two of them on this card. So this is a joy fold, and I've converted it into a gift card holder, so you can pop a gift card in there. It's Christmas, you need gift card holders, so you just pop your gift card in there and then write your little message on here. So really useful card to have in your bag. I make quite a few of these at Christmas, so they're just quite handy and use, and you know, take your pick of your designer series paper, and they can be very different from each other. Right, so in your little pack I have pre-cut your deckled rectangles for you. I know some of you do have the dies, but I've pre-cut them for you because some of you don't. And so that's like your sentiment piece. And then you've got two pieces that are strips. The wider one, so you've got two ones, then they're both the same. The wider one is going there, okay? And the narrow one is going inside the flap. And then you've got this for the front of the card and this for inside. Okay, and then you've got an envelope, and here's your card blank. Okay, so to make it into the joy fold, I've scored it at 14.85 like I would do normally. Then I've done an additional score line, and I cannot remember off the top of my head where that is. It is at 5 centimetres. Okay, nice and easy, and that just folds back, so we'll do that now. So we're just going to fold that over. Yep, bone folder still in my class box. Sure, I brought everything out, but you never know. Yes, I have. Here it is. Right. I think I'm going to treat myself to a new one. It's getting very battered. Still works perfectly though. So right, so get a little bit of glue, and you're just going to put glue at the top here, just a thin bead, and the bottom there, and just fold that over, and there's your gift card holder made. It's really simple. You like me, I like simple suits. Okay, and then I'm going to take the narrower of these two pieces and glue that on there. If you glue this one first, you'll see immediately if you've got the wrong one, because it won't fit. So, I'm making sure your baubles are all the right way up. I'm just going to pop that on there. Okay, and seeing as we're inside, we might as well finish off. So this one's going to go just there. Seems a shame to hide all these pretty baubles, doesn't it? I did look at doing it the other way up, but it was looking a bit busy with the baubles on the front and the side as well. So it's nice to take advantage of the other side of the paper. And as always with Stampin' Up, one's more decorative than the other, so they always coordinate well together, like everything in Stampin' Up. And then I'm just going to add my little, well, and it isn't a square, so check that you're getting it the right way round. See? So just going to stick that on there. Mine is just a smidge too big. Just double check on yours. I'm just going to trim off a little bit. I know my ruler has disappeared. So that is 5 centimetres from 14.4. Oh, it's just maths. About 8.5, does that sound right? Swimming while we're winning? No, it's not, it's more than that. So I'm just going to take like 1.5 millimeters off that so that it fits there. That's it. So if you find yours is just a little bit too long before you put your glue on it, just take off a couple of millis, so otherwise the card's not going to shut. Hope yours are all right. and I've just goofed on mine. Now I'll let you glue it. It is always worth checking my measurements, because when I'm making loads and loads and loads, there are some little ones that just flick through. I do my best. So, we did a shoebox swap, me and my team, quite a few months ago. We've got another one coming up soon, and we all made, there's only me out of my group that actually does classes out of my team, and they're all saying, oh my goodness, making 4 kits was really, well, no, we had to make 6 kits. It's really hard. How do you do it? And it's like, it is hard. It's like playing cards. You're just dealing them all on each of the pile. So my this one's too big as well. I'm going to take 2.5mm off this. When I did a class on Saturday for 14 people, so those kits were fun to make. I'm just going to trim a little bit more off, actually. There we go. Yeah, so just watch out for that. That piece might be a little bit big. You might need to just snip off like 1/4 centimetre to make it fit. I suspect what's probably happened was I meant to score at 4.5 and I've scored at 5. So, hey ho. I was about to say I make these mistakes so you don't have to, but I think that's I make these mistakes so you have to sort them out, which is probably not the best way to go, is it? Right, so after that comedy of errors, they're all done. So, okay, and now we're going to get to do the stamping. So each of the stamps has got an inside and an outside, so you can see on here, I'm just going to stand up, right, so you can see there's the main stamp, and then it's got a little outline in the green, and then the same with the hat there. So we're going to do that now. So get your deckled rectangle, and I did the big one for the filled in one first. So tap, 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 so you've just got the ink on the word believe, and I'm just going to sort of pop that corner to corner across the card. There we go. While I've got the red going, I'm going to do In the Magic. And this card reminds me so much of the Polar Express, because when you still believe in the magnet magic, you can hear the bell. Just stamp that underneath. And then I'm going to pop that away a minute and do the green. This time I think I'm going to do the Santa hat outline in green as well, just going over the letter E as you do. Okay, so there we go. And I'm now doing the outline, so you might see my head. When you do this, the best way to do it is to put the stamp over, stand up and look down, straight down like my camera's doing it, and then you'll be able to line it up much, much better. So I'm just going to come in a little bit. You can see my lovely grey frizzy hair. It's spectacular today. Okay, so I think I'm about there. You take your time, get in straight above it and line it up. You can even use your stamp apparatus if you want. That'll probably be a lot easier. There we go. So still slightly up and on there, but you know, you get the idea. I'm happy with that. I'd be happy to send that out. My E's are looking good. So you can just see I've drifted that way a little bit. So, and now I'm going back to my red to do our Santa hat. Okay, now I've put this on a big block so I can see all the way around the outside, but you do need to be careful you don't get any ink on the corner. It's quite easy to just do that. okay? And you don't want to do that because you will end up on your card. So I'm just taking my cloth and just cleaning that corner. And then I'm going to again come in and try and line this up. So I'm doing it sort of, I can't see any of the green lines through the stamp, so I'm hoping, yeah, better. There we go. It doesn't quite fill in the green. You could have a play and maybe stamp the hat for the fill in first and then the outline and see if that works better. But I'm happy with that. I think that looks really cute. So we're going to glue everything together. So, glue. Disappeared. So this is the last card in this range. The next month is the Alphabet bundle with lots of letters and numbers, so we can get ahead on our personalized anniversary cards, age cards, named cards, and that'll be starting on the first Thursday in December. Details on my website as usual if you want to sign up for that. And again, if you're really mad busy in December, you know, these videos stay on forever, so you can do it whenever you like. Right, so this is the finished card. Now, this is my secret for doing joyfold cards when you've got bits hanging off and you don't want glue on them. So what I'm going to do is I've opened the card and I've positioned the sentiment where it's going to be on the finished card. So it's in the middle, but on the inside. Close it, get your glue, and put some glue on this edge here, using your piece of card in the middle as a guide. Okay, so I know that that's going to be well glued down, but it's not going to be on this side and mess up the rest of my and glue the card shut basically. Then hold on to this side, so this is where you want your glue, and I'm just going to put on half because I know that bit's going to hang off. Okay, so it's sort of the foolproof way of not getting glue on the bit that is going to overhang. Okay, so then I just go back, and this time I'm positioning it in the middle of the front of the card. There we go. Glue that on, and then when I open it, no glue. Okay, so feel free to rewind and watch that again, but I do find that is the best way to do these, and you never get glue on the wrong side. Well, I won't say never, because never say never, because sometimes I do, particularly when I once I've turned it over, remembering which side, which is why I hold the side that needs gluing. I am waffling while I'm... Oh, these glue dots are very sticky, as in they're sticking to the sheet. So, I've got one bell going that way. And then I'm just going to position the second bell next to it. And that's the last of this month's card. I hope you've enjoyed these. If you want to get the kit, just drop me a message. All my details are down below. And obviously, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. It all helps with the algorithm. So there you go. So that's card 4 rather, of November's cards. I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care. See you soon. Bye.